welcome back to the Pit Stop Ranch. This video, we're going to be modifying our trusty old flatbed car hauler trailer. Now, right after we originally got this trailer 5 years ago, one of the first things we did was put a winch on. Not this winch. Like many frugal, cheap-ass tightwads, we went with the Harbor Freight, and it worked great 3 times, and it broke. So then we fixed it, and it worked great again, and then it broke. And that cycle continued about 3 or 4 more times, until finally it just, you know, we were hot wiring things around, and we went to the old Armstrong method of ratcheting, using a come along and dragging vehicles on here. And well, to be frank, we're getting old. And so we went ahead and upgraded to this, Smittybilt. Which Smittybilt used to be a higher end, you know, roll bars and off-road equipment back when I was a kid. So it's a name that I have some fond memories of. Now this example here is their 9.5 thousand pound full capacity winch. It's still cheap Chinese stuff. The difference is the materials and the build quality is much better than that old Harbor Freight one that we used to use. So we're hoping that we can go ahead and run this thing with a lot fewer problems going forward. Now, we had need of it yesterday, so we installed it and ran out and used it. But now I'm going to try and do something we should have maybe done with the other one, but didn't. And we're going to have a box here that's going to cover the winch up to protect it from the environment, even though, I mean, winches on Jeeps and so forth are exposed to the environment all the time. We're going to try and do something where this and the battery that's powering it are in an enclosure, so that maybe we can get a little more life out of them. Maybe they'll last a little bit longer. They won't corrode quite as fast, because I think that's really what killed the other one, was all the connections would corrode, and then it would just, the little solenoids and stuff wouldn't close. So I'll get on that and you can follow along. Okay. As you can undoubtedly read, Tractor Supply, which, whatever, who cares? Picked up this tongue box, and what we gonna do is modify it to work. The basic idea is we're gonna cut a window in the back of the box and slide it to cover it, and then build up walls around it on the inside. You'll notice that this sticks up a little too high, but even still, that we want to get this below this shelf here so it doesn't interfere. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and space it up so that this can slide snugly over this, encase that, and we're good to go. To that end, I made some spacers to lift it up. Okay, so picked up some rubber isolator feet and took some scrap angle iron and cut it to get 1.5 inch offset plus 1/2 inch, so I get 2 inches of moving this up total. And go ahead and weld these to the trailer frame and then drill the holes for the mounting hardware. Should be pretty straightforward. Okay. Okay, we have, I think we're done with the cutting with the plasma cutter. We've got it all set up whereby it fits in here. We can operate the well, I have the spacers off. The next step is to actually drill holes for the mounts. Then once the mounts are done, then it'll be, well, bolt it all up. And then once that's done, then we figure out how to mount the control module and the battery in here. And once that's all done, then we are, well, we're done for the moment. Now I'd like to, if given the chance, put kind of a like yay high wall around this, and then we can throw all the straps and everything in here and not worry about them rattling loose or falling out or anything like that. So don't know when I'm gonna get to that, but I'm gonna get this to at least to the point where the battery and everything's mounted in here, closes tight, and we don't have to worry about water getting into any of this. You know, what little rain we get. So, that's where we're at. Okay, well, voila. We are done. We have all of the stuff in here to go ahead and run the winch, strap cars down, and we've got leftover hardware that, quite honestly, I'm running out of space to store other places in here. Project's done. A few things left to do, some protective coating, paint, but in general, you know, a rib along top here would stabilize it, but I gotta, you know, you gotta stop at some point. So pretty happy with it. We're good to go. You can engage it, disengage it. We're good. Might do a little cover on the, you know, this is open to the outside. Might do a cover in here just to clean it up, make it nice, and go on from there. But as of right now, it's done. It's usable. We're ready to drag home another car at a moment's notice. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video of modifying our trailer and modifying this box to contain the winch and all of the stuff for hauling cars on it. Might be dragging stuff to the swap meet to see if we can sell it. Other things we're talking about doing as time goes on that will be able to take advantage of this, not necessarily dragging another car home, though let's be honest, that's likely to happen anyways. If you enjoy this video, please hit the like button, and if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button. And as always, have a trailer box-tastic day.